Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Chu. We talk a lot about letter sizing when we're talking about handwriting. So I just wanted to show you some ways that you can adapt the paper at home for your student. At school we use the Handwriting Without Tears paper, which already has the correct size for whatever student you may have. So I have two different types of paper. I have regular loose leaf paper and I have plain paper. So I'm going to show you how you can modify those for your student. So our kindergarten through first grade students, they write a little bit bigger. So if you're using regular loose leaf paper, you can take your highlighter and you're going to highlight the whole area. So you're going to highlight the space between the two blue lines. So when you're writing, your kindergarten or first grader can start above the line or top down and keep their lowercase letters between the two lines and their uppercase letters above the line. So they're going to start above the line for uppercase, and our tall letters like our H, our B, our D are going to also start above the line, and we're going to keep our lowercase letters between those two lines. So that's for our kindergarten through first grade. So for second grade, they want to start getting a little bit smaller. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our highlighter and we're just going to highlight about half of the line, half of the space. And that's where our lowercase letters are going to go. So same way. So if I'm writing my name, I'm going to start at the top, go down to the blue line. So our uppercase letters and our tall letters are going to come from blue line to blue line. Our lowercase letters are going to stay about halfway. And we're going to keep our lowercase. See, our tall letters start at the blue line. And our lowercase letters stay within the yellow. Okay. So that is for our second and our third graders. Now fourth grade, we want to be a little bit smaller. So for fourth grade, we want to just highlight that bottom line. Okay, and fourth grade, our uppercase letters are going to be about 3/4 of that space. And we're going to bump that bottom line. And we're going to keep our lowercase letters a little bit smaller. So this is fourth grade plus. So see how we're getting a little bit smaller? We start with kindergarten and our big letters. We're getting a little bit smaller for second and third grade. And then fourth grade, we want to write even smaller. If your student is just having trouble writing on the line, you can do just like we did here for fourth grade and just highlight that bottom line. Now, not everybody may have loose leaf paper at home, so you may just have plain old computer paper. So what you can do is make lines for your student. So you're just going to take your ruler and draw a line. So for kindergarten, we want to have it about the same width here. So you can see we probably wanted about a little more than 1/4 of an inch tall. So for kindergarten and first grade, we're going to mark about 3/4 of an inch. And we're going to make our next line. So for kindergarten, again, we're going to start at the top line, come down for our uppercase and our tall letters. Our lowercase letters are going to be about halfway. Remember to put spacing between our words. And then you can also make lines for your second and third grader. Those are going to be about a ½ inch. So we're just going to measure a ½ inch. Make our lines. If you want, you can put a dotted line for where our lowercase letters are going to go. Same thing, we're going to start at the top with our tall letters and our capital letters. Our lowercase letters are going to be at the dotted line. Just like that. You can also, if your student needs it, you can also highlight below that dotted line so they know where to go. And then for our 4th grade and above, generally they just need a line. Okay. And we can give them a 1/4 inch. We're going to give them a 1/4 inch. Our lines. So our tall letters starting at the top. And our capital and our tall letters will be about halfway. So if you don't have any lined paper, you can always do it on a plain sheet of paper. It could be construction paper, it could be any type of paper that you have. So I hope that helps. I'll see you next time. Bye.